The Dutch Brothers! What's going on, Dutch Bros?
What's up, everybody? Ronnie Blaze here, aka Next Gen Guy, and I thought I'd check out today's Nintendo's Indie Showcase. So let's get into it.
Hello, everyone. We'll now present today's Indie World Showcase and Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase back to back. First up, here's the Indie World Showcase.
Welcome to Indie World. I'm Amber.
And I'm Andrew. We're back with more indie games headed to the Nintendo Switch system.
All right, it's time to lay our cards on the table.
Sure thing. Wait, why is there a Joker in my hand?
Here's the deal.
I hate portals.
Well, I'd like to start off to say that I'm not a huge fan of card games outside of IRL. Magic and the typical blackjack, but I have not played Among Us. I have played a little bit of Dave the Diver. I think that's pretty cool. I'm not familiar with this, but let's see what's happening next.
Hola, som Nou d'Estudio, l'equip darrere de Gris, i ara el pròxim joc Neva. El nostre joc és una història de maternitat on els jugadors assumeixen el rol de l'Alba. Començaran la seva aventura al costat d'una petita lloba anomenada Neva.
Els capítols inicials del joc mostraran com l'Alba haurà d'encoratjar i protegir una jove Neva dels perills del seu món. Però al final del joc, una Neva més gran i ferotge es convertirà en la protectora de la seva figura materna, l'Alba.
El equipo ha estado trabajando duro para mostrar una conmovedora perspectiva sobre cómo quienes nos protegen eventualmente necesitarán nuestro cariño y cuidados también. Estamos encantados de poder compartir las últimas novedades del juego y esperamos que os unáis a Alba y Neva en su aventura en Nintendo Switch.
Wow, I really appreciate the style of art they put into this. It looks like they really put a lot of their specialty into this design. It's really good looking game. I'm not sure what the type of style you would say if it would be like just an action RPG. I'm not 100% sure, but wow, it's a beautiful looking game so far, especially for any developer in this type of style.
Creep and crawl your way up the corporate ladder of a bizarre insect megacorp that's buzzing with mysteries. In this surreal RPG, you'll take on the role of Moth Cubit, an ordinary employee who's recently received a promotion.
But this is no time to celebrate. The threat of a mysterious event known as the final
RPG
process
mixed
is
rhythm
looming.
game?
Can Moth and his fellow bugs save the company? Or even reality itself?
As you investigate the cramped cubicles and creepy corridors of the corporation, you'll befriend bugs from all walks of life, each with a story that's interwoven with Moth.
Not everyone will be friendly, though. Take on enemies in verbal showdowns with multiple dialogue choices, and be sure to bring your fighting words.
Your choices influence how the story progresses. There are multiple secrets, quests, and endings to unravel. So experiment and see what happens.
Moth Cubit buzzes onto Nintendo Switch next spring.
Hey guys, we're AJ and Dio from Tokyo Productions in Indonesia. We're part of Coffee Talk team, and with our much missed friend and the original creator Fahmi, we created Coffee Talk and Coffee Talk Episode 2.
Hey everyone, I'm Anna Winterstein, a game designer and a writer. I was the co-writer of Coffee Talk Hibiscus and Butterfly alongside Junkie at Toge.
Hi, I'm Kentaro Ogawa, a writer and English to Japanese games translator. I had the privilege to work on the Japanese translations of both Coffee Talk games.
Today, we are thrilled to announce that we are partnering with Chorus to expand the Coffee Talk world.
We've been hard at work over the last year to come up with a story that retains the cozy elements Coffee Talk fans are fond of, but at the same time brings something new to the table.
And now, we're very proud to announce an exciting new game for Coffee Talk fans.
Coffee Talk
Tokyo!
You know, I love all things Asian culture, especially Japan, but I don't know, I'm not huge into 100% narrative driven games. In other words, where you're having to constantly read dialogue. I like, a happy medium, a little bit of actual gameplay as opposed to this looks more like a visual novel to me.
Let's check out some upcoming downloadable content that will take you to new and unexpected places.
Discover a miniature clockwork world in the Sea of Stars Throes of the Watchmaker DLC. Gear up for a journey full of...
Oh, hell yeah, Sea of Stars DLC? Well, that kind of makes me happy that I haven't beaten the game yet, but then at the same time, I'm kind of bugged because I prefer to get like complete editions, or Game of the Year editions where the game comes all together with the DLC, but I believe I've been spoiled a bit, and this is actually a free DLC.
Of oddities and wonders in which Valir and Zale will have to play by new rules to put a stop to a cursed carnival.
Zale will transform into a skillful juggler, while Valir will dazzle as an acrobat. Together with new playable character Artie, they'll explore new areas and battle through dangerous dungeons in their quest to save the world of Orlage.
A malevolent spectacle awaits when this free DLC for Sea of Stars launches on Nintendo Switch next spring.
Oh, is it just the Switch? I wonder if it's also going to be... It's got to be also free for their PlayStation version.
Hey, get out of my my swamp!
Sorry, Amber. But just like onions, this swamp has layers of dirt that need to be blasted away.
Ugh, fine. I'm ogre it anyway. A muddy good time awaits in the Shrek Special Pack paid DLC for Power Wash
I think
Simulator.
DSP's
Feel
wife
like an all-star
played
as
the
you
Power
wash
Wash
away the grime, covering
version.
5 fairy tale maps from the Shrek universe.
It had to do with the
including
cars.
Shrek's
I didn't know they
very
were.
own swamp
I didn't know they
and
made
the
different kinds.
Dragon's Lair.
Don a shiny suit of armor with a new night-themed character model. And get your power washing game on when the Shrek Special Pack DLC makes a splash on the Nintendo Switch system this fall.
I've seen both the movies, but I'm not.
Hi,
good at
I'm
this game.
Sam. And I'm Toby. Our team has been working on a new game called Morsels. You play as a mouse fighting against the forces of wicked cats, using magical cards to transform into a bunch of weird little monsters. It's a
I'm a
challenging
cat
roguelike
person. Let's see
set
what this
in
is
a grungy,
about.
whimsical world.
When I first pitched Morsels 4 years ago, it was a simple top-down shooter, which is a genre I love. Since then, with the help of Sam and our programmer Iggy, we've been able to turn it into something
I used to have a
much cooler and
Siamese.
efficient. I hope when people play Morsels, they enjoy the frenetic action, but are also charmed by the game's personality.
Please enjoy the first ever trailer for our strange little game.
Thank you.
I really love that the retro, 8-bit, 16-bit style games of having a comeback, since this is the type of games I was raised on. Super NES, particularly the Sega Genesis was my favorite. It was a little bit more mature games, in my opinion. More action, more RPG. It was more older kid directed, in my opinion. Real trippy flower power style game.
They say home is where the heart is. And that's especially true for this next game.
That's right. Household objects, appliances, and even concepts turn into eligible love interests in Date Everything. A
What?
game in which you can, in fact,
Date everything?
pretty much everything.
Oh
With
man.
100 dateable
Well, at least they're trying new
characters,
things, but they're
there
kind
are
of getting
plenty
desperate.
of
This is weird.
unconventional partners to choose from. Fall madly in love with Fabrizio the cabinet. Become besties with Shelly the shelf. Or come to despise Doug.
This is a little
your,
too woke for me.
overwhelming sense of existential dread.
I think I'll pass on Doug. Can I fall in love with a lamp?
No way! Lux the lamp is all mine! But did you know that you could even date the game itself? Why don't I introduce you to Textbox-chan?
Engage in flirtatious, branching dialogue with these fully voiced characters as you get to know them and form meaningful relationships.
Perish the thought, swashbuckler.
I drive as quick as my whip.
Bring your best dating game because your choices could result not just in love, but also in friendship, or even disdain.
Find the object of your affection when Date Everything launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
Hi, I'm Sienna, the lead artist on Peglin.
And I'm Dylan, the game designer of Peglin and the founder of Red Nexus Games. The two of us created the first version of Peglin at a game jam in 2019. The theme of the jam was fall, and we wanted to create something fun and physicsy. We ended up creating the first version of Peglin's battle system.
When the pandemic started, working on Peglin became a fun and creative escape. We made cute places and enemies for our little goblin friend to explore.
We then added 2 of our friends to help speed up development, and now 4 years later, we're a team of 7, and we're excited to bring Peglin to Nintendo Switch.
The dragons have been stealing your gold for as long as you can remember. It's time to delve into the heart of their lair and exact your revenge with the power of pegs.
In this roguelike pachinko-inspired RPG, you'll aim orbs and hit pegs to deal damage in turn-based battles. The more pegs you hit, the more devastating the blow you'll deal to your enemies.
Bounce your way to victory with a variety of different orbs. Some can split into multiple copies.
It's like a PopCap game
Others
almost.
will pierce both pegs and enemies. And some will even heal you for every peg you hit.
The pegs themselves have some peculiar properties too. They can explode, help you unlock the critical power of your orbs, and more. With careful planning and aiming, you can create some spectacular combos.
Relics will radically change your game too. Equip these rare passive power-ups to prevent lethal damage or turn pegs into bombs. Just to name a few. Each run presents new opportunities for possible combinations.
Teach those dragons a lesson when Peglin bounces onto Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive later today.
Wow, I knew there'd be a lot of kid games, but not this bad. So far, the only one I'm really into is the Sea of Stars DLC.
Okay, follow my lead and watch out for the caterpillar.
We're doing great so far. Hey, careful! There's a Andrew!
Oops, let's try this again. Scoot, scoot.
And jump! Good thing we're tied together.
Oh, this reminds me of Chained
Look, a
Together.
key. Let's grab it.
Hey, don't jump on my head.
I'm going in.
Oh! All right, let's slow it down. And jump!
Got it.
Yay!
You can almost hear the forced enthusiasm in their
try it
voices.
with 8 players.
Oh boy! As you can see, cooperation is key in this puzzle platformer. Up to 8 players need to work together to navigate levels full of ledges, cliffs, and other obstacles.
Use strategic stacking, coordinated
A little bit of
movement,
Mario
and puzzle-solving
in that
skills
game.
to find all the keys and reach every level's exit. There are more than 60 levels, and each one can be completed no matter how many players you have on your side.
Think it'll be a walk in the park? Think again.
How could
Even
a
greater
solely
challenges
cooperative game
await
be
in
completed
dark mode,
solely?
where your skills and your friendships will be put to the ultimate test.
Get ready for multiplayer mischief when Pico Park 2 jumps onto Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive later today. Can't get enough indies? Here are some more titles headed to the Nintendo Switch system in the near future.
Oh, Shovel Knight. This was a fun game. Metal Slug Tactics? Hell yeah, I'm playing this one. Check more.
Okay, that's all for today's show. Hey, where'd you get that pizza?
I found it in that tower over there.
What tower?
I watched Wings of Redemption play this game. He was having some trouble because he was using keyboard and mouse because for some reason he still doesn't know that you can use a controller on PC. But I could be wrong. This might not be capable of using a controller on PC yet. But yeah, Pizza Tower, I would definitely give this game a try. But so far, it is Sea of Thieves DLC and the Metal Slug Tactics game. Did I say Sea of Thieves? I meant Sea of Stars. I always get those two mixed up.
That's all for today's Indie World. We hope you enjoyed today's showcase.
As always, a big thank you to our indie community and partners making games for Nintendo Switch.
Follow our official Indie World account to stay up to date on all things indie on the Nintendo Switch system. Stick around for more exciting news and updates in today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase, starting right now. Until next time, happy gaming!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on Nintendo Switch games launching in the second half of 2024 from our publishing and development partners. Okay, let's get into the headlines. These games are falling into place. Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Tetris with a compilation of historic games.
Who doesn't like Tetris?
Experience the 1988 Famicom version of Tetris. Chain combos using explosions in Tetris 2 plus Bombless. Use special moves to win in Tetris Battle Gaiden. And more in this interactive museum, including the games shown here.
That's pretty cool.
In addition, enjoy the brand new Tetris Time Warp, where you'll jump between gameplay styles from across the series. You can also watch
what a
new
simple game
documentary
someone
clips about
invented
the
years
history
ago.
of Tetris and its key players.
Yeah.
Tetris
That's
Forever
generational wealth right there,
drops onto
people.
the Nintendo Switch system this year. Plus, the NES version of Tetris is coming to Nintendo Switch Online this winter. And be on the lookout for a Tetris 99 Maximus Cup event, also coming this winter. Speed into the unknown.
Oh, I don't know about this one.
Journey to the galaxy's depths in this high-speed sci-fi adventure.
Oh, another cool, like,
After
cel-shaded game.
receiving a mysterious distress signal, you'll venture through a massive alien world to reunite with your beloved. Ride the stylish hoverboard to explore stunning landscapes filled with all sorts of alien structures. From scorching sands to wavy waters, each area will challenge your traversal skills. Along the way, you'll face enemies in frenetic melee combat. By unlocking skills and combining different abilities, you can find more creative ways to overcome foes. You can also customize the hoverboard to match your riding style, solve puzzles, and gather resources to boost its speed, steering, gravity, and more. Whether you're racing through terrain at high speeds or in the throes of combat, the hoverboard will be there to help you.
Almost like they took some
Leave no
ideas of
stone
Zelda
unturned
and Hi-Fi
as you
Rush.
explore every corner of this vast planet. You never know what or who you'll find. Star Overdrive launches as a
That's pretty
timed
cool.
exclusive
I
on
would check out
Nintendo
Star
Switch
Overdrive.
next year. Do whatever floats your goat.
Haven't they made enough of these?
Welcome to the vast island of San Andorra.
Definitely like a game
where
you would
you'll
play
take
just to
on the
kill
role
time.
of a goat. We're not kidding. In this sprawling sandbox adventure, you'll headbutt, lick, and explode your way across the island. Wreak havoc on anything and everything you find. Want to drive around town, join a yoga class, antagonize the locals? You can do all of that and more. Complete quests and gain karma to progress the story and unlock customization options. From fashionable nonsense like floral shirts and inflatable tubes, to goat variants, including tall, angry, and even tasty goats. So buckle up and grab your fashion style by the horns. And you're not the only belligerent Billy around here. Unleash all sorts of bad mischief in two-player online or couch co-op.
Giving me like Sunset Overdrive.
Hope you're
vibes.
ready to hoof it, because the digital version of Goat Simulator 3 rams its way onto Nintendo eShop later today. The physical version of the game launches on Nintendo Switch this November. Here's a rapid-fire
Physical
mix
for
of
life.
first reveals and game updates coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh man, there's a ton of Legend of Hero games. Very Star Wars, hell yeah. Star Wars Hunters. I played a little bit on the Switch. Stalker. Yeah, I can't wait for Stalker 2. This is the trilogy, nice. I play this on PC. Oh, Worms, that's another classic series. I remember a game back on QBasic years ago that I feel inspired Worms, and that was a gorilla. You'd be two gorillas standing on top of skyscrapers, and you would throw bananas at each other. Oh, Darkside Phil should be excited about another Dreamlight Valley.
Make Bikini Bottom your playground.
Squidward. Squidward.
Is this SpongeBob?
No.
No. This is Patrick. The silly sea star from SpongeBob SquarePants stars in this physics-based sandbox adventure.
What? No SpongeBob?
Bikini Bottom is your oyster.
Gotta have
Make some
SpongeBob. He's got to at least make a
hilarious
guest
mayhem by
appearance.
performing whimsical skydives,
Because we all know Patrick's not
digging
exactly
up
that
treasure in
bright.
the dump, or even blowing off steam in Mrs. Puff's rage room. Experiment with items you find, from exploding pies to paint tubes.
Is this
to make the
cartoon
world
even
more
still
Patrick.
on the air?
And he's not the only familiar face here. Take on comical challenges from SpongeBob, Sandy,
Oh,
Squidward,
Gary, right?
and
Yeah,
more.
Gary is the...
Buckle up.
Hey, who turned out the lights?
Step into
Snail.
Patrick's shorts and the inner machinations of his mind. When SpongeBob SquarePants, the Patrick Star game, launches on Nintendo Switch October 4th.
If they had a demo, I would try
Pre-orders
it.
begin
but
later today
Not something
on
I'd buy.
Nintendo eShop. Ready for your very own personal trainer?
Okay, let's get started. Ready.
1, 2, jab.
The latest entry in the fitness boxing series is punching its way.
If only the fitness thing would kick back in and Switch would start selling a lot as much as it used to, the Wii used to sell. I mean, I remember the launch, and I was working electronics at a retail store, and I was there, the same company I was there for with the launch of the PS2. But anyways, the Wii sold big time for Wii Sports and the bowling, and this retirement homes were picking them up in droves.
Way onto Nintendo Switch. Newly added features make it easier to train more regularly. Use Quick Workout to jump into an exercise program right after launching the game.
Right. Put the punches together. But it looks like you've got more in you.
Once you're done, try going the distance.
With an extra workout?
With mitt drills, you'll practice with your instructor at your own pace.
Looking good.
And in Sit Fit Boxing, you can complete exercise programs while seated for a
I'm still trying to figure out how to get the sensors working with House of the Dead remake.
different training experience. 30 brand new songs are included. There are also 6 instructors, including 2 new ones. Plus, you can change their hairstyles. Let them motivate you as you work toward your goals.
Nice.
Fitness Boxing 3, your personal trainer, launches on the Nintendo Switch system December 5th.
That's kind of cool. Get anything to get people off their butts. I wonder if they have like any type of weighted accessory, but then again, I guess you could put your own like wrist rates on. Wrist weight.
This is going to be a match to
here we go.
remember.
This is what everybody wanted to see.
8 Capcom fighting games are brawling their way onto Nintendo Switch
Capcom
in
Collection
one
2.
collection.
Yeah, I'm getting this.
Here's the complete roster
For
of
Power
games.
Stone.
Capcom versus SNK Millennium Fight 2000 Pro.
Yeah, buddy.
Capcom versus SNK 2 Mark of the Millennium 2001. Project Justice.
We all know Phil's gonna play it. Then he's gonna start
Capcom
complaining.
Fighting Evolution.
He's gonna start complaining that there's not enough people on there, and then he's gonna complain about the lag, and then he's gonna complain about input drop. But in this case, he can't complain about the net code, but he will. That's Phil.
Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper. Plasma Sword Nightmare of Bilstein. Power Stone. And Power Stone
That's what's
2.
up. Power Stone 1 and 2. Hell yeah. Dreamcast legend.
Each game has its own training mode. And
R.I.P.
is
the
playable
Dreamcast.
Online.
Even though, if you didn't know, they actually had a game come out in 2017 for the Dreamcast. I couldn't believe it.
You can also visit the museum to enjoy artwork and music from each game. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Aw, next year? That's too far away. Give me a review copy now.
Plus, jump into the fray when Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics hyper combos its way onto Nintendo Switch September 12th.
Hyper.
Digital pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The physical version of the game launches on Nintendo Switch November 22nd.
Yeah, physical. Only get physical people. Let's turn things around. PC's cool. You don't have a choice, PC, but come on, let's keep consoles relative.
Next, please take a look at this.
私の声を聞いている遠い時代のあなたへ
Latifah?
命あるものは皆無数の記
What is
憶
that?
を積み重ねながら生きていく
No, it looks like her
や
though.
がて記憶の雫は魂を育み形作る
Yeah, it's
ユミヤ
not
にと
her.
っては見えるのが正しいことでも正しいことって一つじゃないのよ
すべて滅びたと思っていたが
正しいことって何？絶対に許さない。
身の程知らず愚か者。今日はそうただのご挨拶ですとも。
これが私の全力。
どうか真相を解き明かして。
Huh, I don't think I've heard about this. It looks interesting. Definitely check it out.
We hope you're looking forward to the newest entry in the Atelier series, featuring a brand new
Oh,
protagonist.
okay, so it's a series. Yeah, I didn't know.
Let's see some more headlines.
Probably seen something before, it just doesn't look familiar.
Adventures and allies await in these Nintendo Switch games. HD remasters of the first 2 Suikoden games are coming to Nintendo Switch in one
yeah,
bundle.
buddy.
Meet and befriend up to 100
I've heard about these
allies
games.
in
I've always wanted to play
turn-based
Suikoden
RPGs.
series.
During your travels, you can strengthen your home base and expand your spheres of influence while fighting for your cause. This collection adds new support features, like the ability to speed up combat and automate battles with a single button.
Oh, well, that kind of
Suikoden
defeats
1
the
and
purpose,
2
isn't it?
HD Remaster, Gate Rune, and Dunon Unification Wars launches on Nintendo Switch March 6th, 2025.
Definitely getting this.
The HD 2D remake of Dragon Quest III draws near. After gathering your companions,
Probably won't believe it, but I've never played Dragon Quest. Never. I tried 11. Couldn't get into it. That's as far, like I'm talking an hour max I played at that game.
and selecting their vocations, you can now customize their appearance, voice, and more. With the new Monster Wrangler vocation, you can use monster-like abilities to fight enemies and heal allies. There may also be places where you can put monsters to use, but that
I know. Happy Console Gamer will be mad at me, but on his behalf, I will try a Dragon Quest game. Maybe I'll try this collection.
that's for another time. Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake ventures onto Nintendo Switch November 14th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. 3 Castlevania games originally released on the Nintendo DS system. Dawn of
Yes,
Sorrow,
who doesn't
Portrait of
love
Ruin,
Castlevania?
and
Who
Order
doesn't
of
love it?
Ecclesia.
It's a
Rise
must
again
play.
in a single collection.
Everyone who is a gamer must
Arcade
play
Classic Haunted
Castlevania.
Castle is also included, featuring the original and a reimagined version. Plus, there's a gallery that includes exclusive art and a music player. Castlevania Dominus Collection launches on the Nintendo Switch system later today.
Nice. Hope they have a physical
Something
collection.
you believe in. The award-winning strategy series returns with Sid Meier's
Sid Physical Edition.
Civilization 7.
Sid Meier's, I haven't
Ruled as
played one
of
in
many
ages.
legendary
I
historical
was more of
figures,
like a
including newly added leaders such as Queen Himiko. Friendship is her strength. and
Age
she
of
can initiate
Empires,
diplomatic
Empire
endeavors
Earth
that
type
help
of
you
player. I
research
didn't
new
care much for
technologies.
Sid Meier's.
Expand your territory, establish your empire across the map, and conquer or cooperate with rival civilizations. You can even create your own path through history by choosing different civs with each new age. In the modern age, you can evolve your empire into Meiji Japan, known for its scientific strength and military force. Plus, you and your friends can see your kingdoms collide in online or local play.
Now that's
Can
where it's
you
at.
create
That's
an
what it's
empire
all
that
about.
Stands the test of time? Turn the
Playing
page
against
on
your
a
friends.
revolutionary new chapter when
Civilization versus
Sid
Civilization
Meier's
online.
Civilization 7
That's what it's
launches
about. If
on
one
the
of my
Nintendo
homeboys got
Switch
this game,
system
I would definitely play
February
it.
11. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Forge bonds transcending time. Celebrate the 30th anniversary of the Tales of series with
Oh,
a remaster
nice.
of the
Tales,
action
yeah.
RPG Tales of Grace's
How
Act.
many has it been now? Jeez.
When the protagonist Asbel and Prince Richard meet Sophia's children.
We
So
will
many of 'em.
always be friends.
The three soon become lifelong friends. Several years have since passed. With their strong friendship and desire to protect their loved ones, the now grown-up trio get entangled in a conflict that will determine the fate of the world. This remaster adds enhancements like destination icons and toggling enemy encounters, as well as downloadable content from the original game.
Oh, nice. I'm always happy to see when they actually include the DLC instead of it being a separate thing. Man, these long action RPGs that are turn-based, I would really love for time to just stop so I could play them all. You know what I mean?
Tales of Grace's F Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch January 17th. 2 adorable adventures, 1 cozy bundle.
Yeah, this is where I pass. I haven't played The Sims. I played Sims 4 over a decade ago, just because my girlfriend at the time was into it.
More help is wanted. Think you've got what it takes
Friday
to
Night at
manage
Freddy's?
this perilous pizzeria?
Or Five Nights
Test
at
your
Freddy's,
skills and your nerves in this first-person horror game. As the newest...
I played one of them. Didn't get really far. I definitely have to try it again. I guess they're pretty popular. You're like a security guard at a Chuck E. Cheese style place where they're like the automated, whatever you call them. They come alive at night, and you have to like time the opening and closing of the doors to avoid them getting at you, something like that.
employee of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, you'll have plenty of job duties, such as helping performers prep for a show in the Pizzaplex salon, getting high scores by playing nostalgic arcade minigames, and hopping on attractions like a log ride. Sounds easy enough, right? But you'll be doing all of this while avoiding animatronic.
They have attractions now? I thought it was you were just in like a pizzeria that had a security office.
Atrocities along the way. Become a Fazbear Entertainment superstar in 5 Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2, launching on Nintendo Switch this holiday. And if you're looking for more adventures in the Mega Pizzaplex, help Cassie find her friend and escape the ruins in this free story DLC for 5 Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, launching on Nintendo Switch this holiday. Let's check out some Nintendo Switch games launching in time for the holidays.
Oh, I remember trying this on the Wii. It was all right. Nah. Of course, they have another Lego game too. A lot of like farm simulators. Yeah, no pass. No Just Dance for me. That was huge back during like the Rockstar Rock Band days. Don't know that one. I know the Pops collection, but I don't know the game. Yeah. I'm more of a FIFA guy. That's still cool. Trouble I have with like sports games is, with exception to like some quality of life changes and maybe the color of the team's jerseys and whatnot, it's basically the same game every year.
Why do you stand in my way?
Me? I should ask the same of you!
Welcome to the eastern nation of Azuma. After a calamity struck, the energy sources known as runes ceased to exist, and the land fell into decline. In this fresh
Sounds
take
like
on
a
the Rune
Final
Factory
Fantasy spin-off
series,
with Mana.
step into a bigger adventure than ever before. As an earth dancer, you'll channel the spiritual powers of nature through dance. Use the sacred drum to help crops grow faster. And the sacred parasol to summon rain.
What game am I thinking of, which also is an
treasures
anime like
and your
Airborne?
earth dancer
They use the power of
abilities can
nature, and it's got that
revitalize the
one
land.
bald monk with the arrow on his head.
Restore this once fruitful region to cultivate fields.
Oh, more crafting. Why do they gotta add
Construct
crafting and
houses,
everything?
And more to revive nature and establish prospering villages.
I mean, it's everybody to each
Venture
their
through
own.
the enchanting lands of Azuma. But beware,
Enchanting lands of
monsters may
Azuma.
lie in wait. Harness your Earth Dancer abilities to confront them and restore certain monsters to their human forms. As you settle into village life, get to know the community around you and deepen your relationships to find friendship or even romance. Who knows? A wedding could even be on the horizon.
Very Stardew Valley.
Experience a beloved series reimagined. In Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma, launching
okay,
on
Rune
Nintendo
Factory
Switch
series,
next
gotcha,
spring. Next will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
They always leave the best for last. Yakuza or Like a Dragon
Immerse
series.
yourself in the story that started the epic saga in Yakuza Kiwami.
Oh, it's the first one, the remake.
Meet Kazuma Kiryu, a Yakuza accused of murdering his clan's patriarch, and Haruka, a young girl on the run.
I got into this
Two
series with
individuals
Yakuza
whose
6.
fates intertwine.
So I have not played the first one.
Set in Kamurocho,
Do have
Japan's
the entire
largest
collection,
entertainment
though.
district. Kiryu must navigate the twists and turns of Tokyo's underworld while confronting rival gangs. Swap between 4 fighting styles in real-time combat. Fight bare knuckle, or arm yourself with makeshift weapons and go up against anything in
Such
your
a
way.
great series, from what
There
I
are also
played.
plenty of distractions to be found.
Yeah,
in
there's so
Kamurocho.
much to do in the game, dude. You can live
So
in
take
the
a break
Yakuza
from
series,
brawling every once in a while.
i.e., Like a Dragon series. I don't know why they relabeled them.
Discover how the epic series began when Yakuza Kiwami launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
It's cool, and it doesn't look
That's all for
like
today's
too
Nintendo
much
Direct Partner
worse
Showcase.
in terms of graphics
you
and
for
whatnot. It still
watching.
looks like a decent game for a Switch. All right, guys. Well, that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me and checking out the Nintendo Indie and Partner Showcase. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.
I want to play games. I want to chill with you guys. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to fucking make a buck, you know?